Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Life in a Jar. This summer, July 2021, we spent beautiful time in Cape Charles, Virginia, and we had awesome time, our family. It was just beautiful days on the beach, and we decided for ourselves, why can't we just capture some of that life and bring it home with us so we can enjoy it all year round, looking at it and thinking about it. So we decided to create life in a jar. We decided to capture some of the items from the beach, the sand, the water, the seagrass, put them in a jar and bring them home and watch them grow and share it with you guys. So without wasting any time, I went and got myself a bucket and we start collecting things at the beach. First, I saw some seagrass or seaweed. I was looking for the ones with the root system so we can plant them in the sand inside a jar. So I put them in the bucket. We also saw some of that other different kind of grass that I didn't know the name of it, but it was cool looking. So we figured, why not take them home. Along the walk, there was a rock pier, and I was looking for things to capture. Be careful climbing the rocks. Some of them are slippery, so just be careful. But I had a good time fishing off these rocks and catching some fish, and it was just a good memory for me to capture. Inside there, I saw some crab. They were running away from me, but it was cool to catch them on the camera. And to bring some sand home, I had to use some of the empty water bottles, and I just pour some sand into them with the waters to preserve the life inside the sand, and that's how I transported the sand home with me. And I think that's a good idea and good way of transporting the sand. As soon as I got home, I went and picked up some nice jars at Walmart. These are the best jars I think you can find for these kind of things, to making a jar, life in a jar, or making an ecosphere, because they're super clear glass. The lid is glass, so it's not metal, and I think they're perfect. Here's my bottle of sand. And I started dumping some of that sand. Of course, I needed a knife because sand did not want to come out of that small hole, so I had to use a knife and just make it wider and just try to dump it that way. It still was a struggle. It wasn't easy, but it's doable. Of course, the chopsticks helped me a lot. I was stirring up some of that sand and trying to get it out, but still a struggle, so I had to mix some of the seawater and dump it out there. I wanted at least 2 inches of sand on the bottom of the jar. 3 inches would be nice, just so the root system can penetrate inside and have a nice little soil or sand to grow into. So this is a piece of wood that I chopped off of that posting. It had little sea moss on it, also rocks and some seashells that I collected along the way, and I brought them home in a salt water, in the seawater. So I was placing that. Please fill the jar with the water first before you plant anything, because if you plant something and then you're filling jar later, it's just kind of gonna overtake that and disturb that layout that you're planning to make. So placing some rocks and wood chips and all of those shells inside the jar, just make them as custom as you would like to make if you're making one. I was trying to make them how I would see them in the ocean, and I saw them every day, and I was just capturing them as is, as my memory would remember him being out there. So just me placing some pieces in there and just making it custom for yourself. We also have another jar that's we already made with a little more seagrass and seaweed in there, so you can visit my channel for more live jars if you like. Adding some salt water and locking the jar. At this point, if you guys not subscribed yet, please subscribe for daily updates for the next couple of weeks, and then it's going to be weekly updates. There are more videos out there on my channel. I appreciate if you can support my channel, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.